for the assembly of block 3. We're going to start out by making the top portion of our block. You're going to take your gold and white rectangles, flip the white over on top of the gold, and sew your 1/4 inch seam allowance all the way across. You're then going to press towards the gold. You're going to repeat this 4 more times. Now, for the next row, we are going to take our white with blues, wings, flying geese, and our blue, red, and white flying geese, partial flying geese, and we're going to lay these flying geese on the outer edges with the points facing down and the middle points facing up. So we're going to get a V, a blue V going here. What we're going to do then is we're going to flip this over, line everything up, so 1/4 inch seam allowance, press towards the center flying geese unit, repeat on the opposite side. So your unit will look like this when complete. You have pressed to the center. Then you're going to take your squares, your 2-inch squares, and you're going to place one on each end, and you're going to sew them on. 1/4 inch seam allowance, and you're going to press towards the white square. So this is what that will look like when finished. Actually, it's upside down. Here we go. So you'll have a V here and white squares at the end. So for the next row, we are going to take our flying geese, our half square triangles, and our flying geese, the gold center one. And we're going to do the assembly as the similar. We're going to make a white V this time. And we're going to flip this over and making sure the blue is on the going towards the center. And so our 1/4 inch seam allowance, press towards the outside, repeat on the other side, 1/4 inch seam allowance, press to the outside. So your unit will look like this when complete. You remember, you're going to make these 4 times for each of these rows that I'm showing you. And now you're going to add your blue, white centered, green winged flying geese. These now will start to have a blue V or line going towards them. We're going to flip this over, ensuring the green is going towards the center and your point is going down, and you're going to do your 1/4 inch seam allowance, press towards this flying geese unit, your partial flying geese unit, repeat on the other side, do a 1/4 inch seam allowance, and then press to the outside. So this unit will look like this when complete. Remember to repeat 4 more times. So now we can assemble the full block. To show you how this is to go, you're going to then line everything up, and the gold goes on top, just like so. You're going to sew these 2 units together, 1/4 inch seam allowance, press towards the top, and then once you get that done, you're going to press towards the top of this unit, towards the red, and then when you get these 2 units together, you're going to sew this to these units, and you will have one complete unit that will measure 6.5 by 12.5, and you'll make 4 of those units. Thank you for joining me for month 3 in the Rambling Star Block of the Month video series. Come back next month for Block 4, the halfway point in our Rambling Star Block of the Month video series. See you next month.